Welcome back to the next video training that supports you in your study of the ebook, What Successful Entrepreneurs Know About Getting It All Done Without Losing Your Mind. And before we get started, let me make sure that you have been able to get your PDF, have been able to click on the links in that PDF and get to the worksheets so that you can follow along with this training. If you haven't been able to get those, please reach out to me. My email address is joanne@jmarceau.com, and I'd be happy to help you out and make sure that you've been able to access those files. Today, we're going to hear from your body. Because although resistance isn't your partner in success, your body is. Your body will tell you very accurately if you are in a state of resistance. We have a little bit of a paradox because sometimes you may be slowing down your progress because you're working on finding a solution. You're working on developing strategies or tactics. You may slow a project down and you may slow your performance down because you're getting additional information. That's not resistance. However, when resistance is at hand, you're slowing down, but your body will usually let you know that it is resistance. And in the ebook, I talked about the 3 personalities of resistance. I'm going to go through those a little bit on this training in a little more detail because it's really important for you to be able to see and feel when your body's telling you that you're resisting something. So the first personality is called distraction. And that one most people are familiar with. It's when you notice that you've stopped, you're working on something that's a little uncomfortable or new, and you noticed you've stopped. And all of a sudden you're unloading the dishwasher, or you're out mowing the lawn, or you're working on a project in the garage, or you're vacuuming, something that has nothing to do with moving this project forward, and yet you're doing it. That's distraction. And most of us can notice that. And the important part about distraction and when you notice it is to get right back to the project that you were committed to working on in the first place. The second is dissuasion. And dissuasion is a little more mischievous. Dissuasion is that voice on your shoulder that says, "Who do you think you are?" Yours may say, "You know, you're not really good at this anyway. What's the point?" Or it may say, "You know, this is really uncomfortable and you might not get it right, so why don't you just wait?" It's the voice of waiting. It's the voice of doubt. But it's that voice that says, "Stop, because you can't do it." That's the mischief of dissuasion. Once again, the most important part of moving forward when you hear that internal voice of doubt, we call dissuasion, is to get back in action. So do even the most simple action that you possibly can on the project that you're committed to is the key to continuing to move forward in the presence of dissuasion. The third personality is the really mischievous one. And I like to call that red alert. That's when your body is full-blown resisting and letting you know loud and clear, resisting something that's new or uncertain or uncomfortable. And the best example of that is those of us that fear public speaking. And you may have that fear. And if you do, you're probably laughing knowing exactly what it feels like. You get the dry mouth, you get the sweaty armpits, you get a pounding in your chest. You know what that feels like. That's red alert. And most of the time, we will stop in our tracks. I even have had colleagues that when they get into the red alert phase, they don't get sweaty, they don't get all those symptoms, those anxious symptoms, they just go to sleep. It just takes them out and they just fall asleep, almost like narcolepsy. So your body will do a variety of things when it feels it's in danger to make sure that you check out. And so that is what red alert feels like. The worksheets are designed to help you get really familiar with the unique ways that your body goes into red alert. And then you can begin to look at ways that you can proactively prevent that or prevent it when you notice that you're there. With any of these personalities, the most important part is to notice first and then get back into action. Even the most simple thing that is aligned with your original goal, that takes you toward that uncertainty rather than away from it, will make all the difference in your results, in your productivity, and in your success. So until the next video, please keep working on your worksheets, and remember, do a little bit at a time. When you look at the ways in which your body shows you your personal version of resistance, the ideas that you come up with today will be different than the ideas you come up with tomorrow as you begin to get curious about how this thing called resistance is really showing up in your life. I invite you to join Your Jagged Journey Expedition, my Facebook group for people who are studying resistance and procrastination like you are. I'll answer your questions out there. I'll answer any questions you have on email. So let's continue to stay in touch. I really support your success in understanding how resistance is stopping you. Once you understand that, the next book will be available. It's called The Secrets That Successful Entrepreneurs Know About Finding Equilibrium. So I look forward to seeing you after you've downloaded that book and connecting with you on Facebook. And while you're here, please click below and click like, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I'll see you on the next video.